Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast by English Finders. I'm Emilia, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today.
And I'm Liam. We're so glad you could join us for another episode. Whether you're a new listener or have been with us for a while, we've got a great show lined up for you.
Absolutely. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to our hearts and incredibly important for anyone on their English learning journey: the benefits of learning English.
That's right, Emilia. We'll be talking about how learning English can open up a world of opportunities, from career advancement to cultural understanding, and so much more.
If you've ever wondered why English is such a valuable skill to have, or if you're looking for a little extra motivation to keep going with your studies, this episode is definitely for you.
And if you missed our previous episode, be sure to check this out too. We've discussed overcoming the fear of speaking. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.
All right, let's get started. In today's episode, we'll explore the many ways that learning English can enrich your life. Ready, Liam?
Ready? Let's dive into the conversation.
So, let's jump right into it, Liam. We're talking about the benefits of learning English today, and I think we can both agree it's a pretty long list.
Absolutely, Emilia. English is such a powerful tool, and it's not just about learning a new language. It's about opening up a world of opportunities. Let's start with probably the most obvious benefit: global communication.
Yes, English is often called the global language for a reason. It's spoken in so many countries, and it's the go-to language for international business, travel, and even on the internet. When you learn English, you're essentially learning how to communicate with people all over the world.
Exactly. And it's not just about speaking, it's about understanding. Whether you're watching movies, reading books, or even just browsing online, English gives you access to so much more content. And that leads us to another huge benefit: access to information.
That's right. The majority of the world's information, especially in fields like science, technology, and education, is available in English. When you're proficient in English, you can access the latest research, take online courses from top universities, and even stay up to date with global news. It's like having a key to the world's knowledge.
And let's not forget about career opportunities. Being fluent in English can significantly boost your career prospects. Many international companies require English proficiency, and even in local businesses, English can set you apart from other candidates.
Definitely. English is often the language of international business. If you're looking to work abroad, or even in a multinational company in your home country, strong English skills are essential. And it's not just about getting the job, it's about climbing the ladder too.
Yes, and that brings us to cultural understanding. Learning English doesn't just give you access to more media and content, it also helps you understand and appreciate different cultures. Whether it's through English literature, movies, or music, you get a window into different ways of life.
That's a great point, Liam. When you understand a language, you also begin to understand the nuances of the culture. You start to see the world from different perspectives, which can be really enriching on a personal level.
And speaking of personal growth, learning English or any new language really can also boost your cognitive abilities. Studies have shown that learning a second language improves memory, problem-solving skills, and even creativity.
It's true. And beyond the cognitive benefits, there's also a huge confidence boost that comes with mastering a new language. When you start to see your progress, whether it's holding a conversation or understanding a movie without subtitles, it's incredibly rewarding.
And that confidence can translate into so many other areas of life. You become more open to new experiences, more willing to take risks, and more adaptable to different situations. It's amazing how learning English can have such a ripple effect.
Absolutely. So, whether you're learning English for work, travel, or just personal growth, the benefits are clear. It's an investment that pays off in so many ways.
And we hope that today's discussion has given you even more reasons to keep going on your English learning journey. The rewards are endless, and every step you take brings you closer to a world of new possibilities.
So true, Liam. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Now, let's move on to our next segment, where we'll listen in on a conversation between two friends about how learning English has impacted their lives.
Hey, Lucas. It's been a while. How have you been?
Hey, Sophie. I've been great, thanks. Just busy with work and, improving my English.
Oh, yeah? How's that going for you?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I've noticed so many benefits since I started focusing more on it. Like, just last week I was traveling in Spain, and I realized how much easier it was to get around and talk to people because of my English skills.
That's awesome. English really is useful everywhere, isn't it? I had a similar experience when I was in Japan last year. Even though Japanese is the main language, most signs and menus had English translations, and I could easily ask for directions in English. It made the whole trip so much smoother.
Exactly. And it's not just about travel. At work, too, I've seen how valuable it is. I'm working on a project with an international team, and everything is in English. Emails, meetings, reports. I think my career has really benefited from it.
I know what you mean. My company has been expanding globally, and they recently promoted me to a position where I manage communications with our overseas clients. If I didn't speak English, I don't think I would have had this opportunity.
That's huge, Sophie. It's incredible how English can open doors like that. I also feel like it's helped me connect with more people, not just professionally, but socially too. I've made new friends from different countries, and we all communicate in English.
Yes, that's one of the things I love most about knowing English. I've met so many interesting people from around the world, and even though we're from different cultures, English brings us together. It's like a bridge.
It really is. And even when it comes to entertainment, like watching movies or reading books, I don't feel left out anymore. I used to struggle with subtitles or translations, but now I can enjoy them in the original English, which is often so much better.
Same here. I used to watch everything with subtitles, but now I'm comfortable without them. And reading books in English? It's like a whole new world opened up. I'm currently reading a novel that hasn't even been translated into my native language yet.
That's amazing, Sophie. It's really cool to see how far we've both come. Learning English has been a game changer in so many ways.
Definitely. I think it's one of the best decisions I've made. And the best part? We're always getting better. There's always something new to learn.
Absolutely. Here's to continuing our English learning journey and all the new adventures it brings.
Cheers to that.
All right, now it's time for one of our favorite segments, vocabulary. We'll go over some keywords and phrases that popped up in today's conversation. Liam, what's our first word?
Our first word is benefit, and we've been talking about benefits a lot today. So, a benefit is something that's advantageous or good. It's a positive outcome that you get from doing something.
Exactly. For example, you might say, one of the benefits of learning English is being able to communicate with people from all over the world. It's like a reward for your hard work.
Perfect example, Emilia. And speaking of global communication, our next word is globalization. This is a big one, especially when talking about the spread of English.
Yes, globalization refers to the process by which businesses, cultures, and ideas spread across the world, connecting different parts of the globe. English plays a huge role in this because it's often the language used in international business and media.
Exactly. You might hear someone say, globalization has made English the dominant language in international business. It's all about how the world is getting more connected.
And that brings us to our next word, networking. Now, this one's really important for anyone looking to advance in their career.
Networking is all about building connections with other people, especially in a professional context. When you network, you're meeting new people, exchanging ideas, and potentially opening doors for future opportunities.
Right. You could say, I went to a conference last week and did some great networking with professionals in my field. It's all about creating those valuable relationships.
Exactly. And while we're on the topic of learning and growing, our next word is cognitive. This one's a bit more technical, but it's super important.
Cognitive relates to your mental processes, things like thinking, learning, and remembering. When we talk about cognitive benefits, we're talking about how something, like learning a language, can improve your brain's functioning.
For instance, you might hear, learning a second language has cognitive benefits, like improving memory and problem-solving skills. It's all about how your brain gets a workout.
Love that. And finally, we have cultural understanding. This phrase is key to appreciating the diversity of our world.
Cultural understanding is the ability to recognize, respect, and appreciate the differences and similarities between cultures. Learning English often opens the door to better understanding different cultures through literature, media, and interactions with people from different backgrounds.
Exactly. You might say, learning English has given me a deeper cultural understanding of different countries. It's about seeing the world through a broader lens.
And there you have it, 5 key vocabulary words and phrases from today's discussion. Remember, the more you use these words, the more they'll become a natural part of your English skills.
Absolutely. Keep practicing, and soon enough, these words will feel like second nature. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. We've covered a lot of ground talking about the many benefits of learning English, and we hope you found it both informative and motivating.
Definitely. Whether you're learning English for travel, work, or just personal growth, the rewards are truly endless. Remember, every bit of progress you make is a step towards opening up new opportunities.
Absolutely. And like we discussed today, learning English isn't just about mastering a language. It's about connecting with the world, enhancing your career, and gaining a deeper understanding of different cultures.
We hope you're feeling inspired to keep going on your English learning journey. And remember, practice makes perfect, so keep using those vocabulary words we went over today.
And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future discussions. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to join us.
Yes, and we'd also love to hear from you. Let us know how learning English has benefited you. You can share your stories or ask us questions in the comments.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye.